there's a lot of chaos and craziness going on in the world right now. How do you kind of counteract that when people have lost their certainty and there's uncertain times right now? You see things flourishing in the world right now like tech. A lot of things are flourishing with digital currencies. A lot of those things I've invested in because part of what I looked at was, hey, the future seems to be going in this direction, and I started to see the future. Not that I have a crystal ball or anything, not that I'm a tech wizard, not that I'm a digital currency wizard, but I like to see opportunity, I like to see the future, and I think that's what entrepreneurs do. They see the future, they have a vision of what's possible, and they see trends and they see where things are going. So if you look at the world right now and you're like, it's getting kind of stale, doing the same thing is a little bit stale, well, the first tip is, it's going to continue to get stale. If it's already been old, it's going to get older and it's going to get outdated. And so take a look at the internet right now. It's booming, right? And a lot of businesses are going online. Why? Because they were forced to. But the internet came a long time ago, guys. Just people were late to the dance. In fact, I think the same thing of digital currency right now, where people are late to the dance, right? And it is going to be the future. I'm convinced of it. I'm guaranteeing myself it. I can't say that to you, but I'm convinced it is the future and it's here now. And people still aren't going to catch on for years and years and years and years because they're not thinking of the future. They're not thinking about what the future holds. They're trying to hold on to the past. And they're like, wow, I got to hold on to the past. And that's the riskiest thing you can do. So most people think becoming an entrepreneur is risky. The riskiest thing you can do is hold on to the past, hold on to the normal, hold on to the way things have always been, because nothing's ever going to stay how it's been. It's just going to decline. And so unless you're constantly getting ahead of the game and skating to where the puck is, as Wayne Gretzky used to say, where it's going, I should say, then you're going to miss the game, right? And so here's what you need to do. You need to start taking risks, and the only risk for an entrepreneur is not having ability and not having skill sets to back it up. You've all got ability, right? You've got ability. Now develop the skill sets you need. Now, how do you develop the skill sets? So when I was in New York Life in 2005 or 2006, that's when I left New York Life. Well, I developed skill sets that I could take with me that gave me confidence to say I want to become an entrepreneur. I spent about 6 or 7 years putting in time to become good at sales. I learned some stuff about leadership. I learned some stuff about responsibility there. I learned some stuff about speaking. So I took those skill sets with me and I left into a new field. Why? Number one, it was getting stale. It was getting old. I knew that the traditional way of doing things with life insurance was not my thing. It wasn't my passion. So one, it was getting stale. Two, it wasn't my passion. Three, I took skill sets with me. Make sense? So at the end of the day, it's like, what's your greatest asset? It's your skill sets that you're developing, and it's who you are as a person. That's what you always bring with you, no matter what happens to you financially.